Okay, we've got a Panasonic here. We'll see the make in a minute. We got a display, not much of one, and here you can see the massive cracks. A bit bright, makes it hard for me to see, let alone you to see. But we do have a signal coming through that we can see. So, well, one of them little wheel buttons, I hate them. Let's see. So, there you go. Much brighter there. Oh, okay, I'm going to take some photos. Okay, turn it so it's at this angle. We can see the crack a bit more now. As there's some lines across here, probably caused by the crack, but you can't be sure. Could be the TX board, if there is one. Let's look in the back of it. This one is a Panasonic TX-40C300B LCD TV. Okay, let's open her up and have a look. Okay, we are in the back. I've just blown all this off with all the dust. We know this board works, and I'm pretty confident this one works. I'll sell these two. Tried to sell these two. The TX board we won't try to sell, but we will write down what it was and keep it for a little bit. Let's get the screen off and see what's behind them. The speakers are going to be stripped. Tiny little bit of copper in there. With the speakers, alright. Okay, so speakers are off, they'll get stripped. The wire we put into my singles, that single wire, that's a single piece of plastic over the wire. And say I had something like this, multiple plastics over the wire, household cable, that'd be put in VIR. Okay, but it's fine for now. And I'll show you them boxes, well, bins in a minute. Okay, as you can see, the screen's off. There's no LCD strips. We do have this one LED strip, all these individual lights coming across the bottom, and they sit on this alley plate which is screwed in. Sometimes them screws deburr with pain. Firstly, I'm going to plug this in, light it up, and see if they all light up, because I need them all to light up to reset it. Okay, so give me a second. Just for those who are affected, there may be a flashing light next. So that is bright. I don't know how bright it is for you, and I'm just looking at each individual bulb and it looks good from here. So yeah, that's good. Okay, come off nice and easy actually. The cable didn't stretch much, so we had to pick it off right in the corner there. But all the screws come out nice and it just come off nice and easy. That's an easily sellable item if people need it for this one. And I'll just keep it on the back plate here and set it with the back plate, screws and the cable, or try to. I'll photograph that whilst it's on but off, so it's easy. Okay, so this one was relatively quick and easy to strip, much easier than the last one anyway. So the back plate will go with my other TV back plates, metal, go in light iron in the scrapyard. Just got to wait for loads to be ready. There's no point in taking one, take car full. The IR. I have sold these in the past. Sometimes people, it's not working, blah blah blah, you know, without me having a working remote and showing it all working. And there's no point, so I will keep it with the TX board. Might be useful for later on. And I'll put that with my TV boards that aren't listed and stuff like that. And then the inverter boards will go in my gold recovery pile. That plate go in metal, like I said. The ribbon, that'll go with that sort of thing in the gold recovery area. This is what we are going to try and sell this time round. The power lead. Someone fixes a telly they found in a street. maybe it's got a better screen, they need a power lead. Now they can get one off us for a reasonable price, because you get scrappers, they just come and cut the leads. Okay, then we've got the backlight here, which we're going to sell, the main board and the power board, and we'll see what they're worth in a second. Okay, so here we are with the speaker wire and any other wire you might find. So here we have single wires, a single piece of plastic around the cable. Underneath there is the ones that have multiple that can't really be stripped. Okay, so we'll wait until the bin's full before taking it. Right, singles. So give me a second. Thankfully these cables fit enough just for me to use some scissors. Okay, the pin I put in my light iron. That was actually an ironing alley, whoops. Okay, and then this would have to come off it to go in the singles, otherwise it'd go in the other one, otherwise it'd have another layer. Okay, so and you can decide whether or not you want to strip them. So usually if I can see the gold copper wire, I strip them, and I can actually see the gold copper wire. Now there is a tiny little bit of copper inside this speaker as well, not a lot, but I'm still going to have to get it, otherwise what's the point? And then I'll throw that in the light iron as well, and then there we go, that's it. And then you just throw it in there, build it up over time. I'm taking that back though because I want to strip it. Okay, so this is the bad part about this, is listing. It can take ages. It's dark out now. Right, anyway, so we got the backlight, power lead, power board and main board. So where were we? So power board, the first one I see was $12.50 plus $4.99 post, and they just get more expensive, so I listed mine for $13.99 with free postage. The main board, the first time I saw it was £19 with free postage. Then I see different ones, so it's all over the place. So I think I listed mine, right, so hang on, I'm wrong here. So power board I listed for $18.99 because it was like all over the place as well, high. Main board I listed for $18.99, $13.99 main board. The power lead was $9.99 and the strip was $25. That's what I listed it for. The strips are £30 plus, second hand, used. Power cable's about, mine's like a penny cheaper, £7 and free. The main board's, like I say, £19 and here and there and everywhere and all over the place, 40% off there. And the power board, some of them like £20 plus and stuff like that. So my total before fees and delivery would be $67.99. And that TV, if it was fully working with remote, which I'd have to buy, probably be like 40-50 quid on the market or on Facebook or something. So there you go, find working cheap tellies or buy working cheap tellies and sell the parts. Of course this is a gamble, you'd have to, it's a waiting game as well, you know, you could have these parts for a long time. But there you go, that's this TV done. Let's get on with the next.